Have you ever seen someone laugh so hard at another person, only to regret it seconds later? Well, that's exactly what happened in this courtroom. It all started when a farmer named Jacob was dragged to court by his HOA. His crime? Leaving his old farming tools leaning against his barn, tools he used every single day. The HOA president, a sharp-tongued woman everyone called Karen, marched in with photos. She held them up proudly for the judge to see. "Your Honor," she sneered, "look at this mess. Rusty tools, shovels, and rakes. It makes the whole neighborhood look trashy." The judge raised an eyebrow. "Mr. Jacob, do you have anything to say?" Before Jacob could answer, Karen cut him off, laughing. "Honestly, Judge, these aren't even real tools anymore. They belong in the junkyard, not on display. Who even uses stuff like that in this century?" The courtroom chuckled with her, except for Jacob. He sat calmly, his calloused hands folded, his weathered hat resting on his knee. Finally, Jacob stood. His voice was quiet but steady. "Your Honor, those tools, they're not junk. They're part of my livelihood. But if I may, I'd like to show you something." The judge nodded. Jacob reached down and pulled out a small, heavy iron tool from his bag. It was an old hand-forged spanner, polished from decades of use. Karen burst into laughter again. "Oh, come on! That thing looks like it belongs in a museum. What's he gonna do? Fix the court's furniture with it?" But Jacob didn't flinch. He walked to the clerk's desk where a set of papers had been bound with a rusty clip. Calmly, he placed the spanner on the table, adjusted it with practiced ease, and in one smooth twist, used it to free the stuck clip that no one else had been able to open earlier that morning. Snap. The metal gave way with a crisp sound. The papers fell neatly apart. The whole room froze. Jacob looked up, his eyes steady. "This tool fed my family. It fixed tractors in the middle of storms. It kept irrigation flowing when crops were dying. And just now, it worked better than anything else in this courtroom." Karen's smirk faded instantly. She shifted in her seat, suddenly very small in the chair that had seemed too big for everyone else. The judge leaned forward, his voice firm. "Mrs. Karen, mocking a man's livelihood doesn't erase its value. Those tools are not junk. They are instruments of work, of survival, and of dignity. Case dismissed. The farmer keeps his tools." The gallery erupted, some in applause, some in stunned silence. Jacob simply tipped his hat, quietly gathered his papers, and walked out. Karen, she didn't say another word. Sometimes, the things people laugh at are the very things that built the world they live in. So tell me, who was really the foolish one in this courtroom?